Hello everybody, Max here and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to be talking to you about the newly released Titanfall spin-off Battle Royale created by Respawn Entertainment. So in this video I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about this game and what sets it apart from other Battle Royales, and coming from someone that isn't the biggest fan of Battle Royale genre and having to enjoy this game, it kind of says a lot. So the first thing that actually sets it apart is the fact that you can actually have one person in your squad, which is a squad of 3, control everyone and control where you land off spawn. So you don't have to deal with the issue of someone going astray, landing somewhere else and dying like an idiot off the bat. But you still, you still have that option of going astray if you want to, but it's better to stay with the squad and everyone lands together. And honestly, one thing I've realized is that this is probably one of the only Battle Royale games that I've played where I actually stick with my team of randoms, right? Stick with my team of randoms for the entirety of the game. And I feel like it's simply because of the fact that everyone is together at the start and you have one person controlling where we all go, and for the most part not many people go astray, so that really sets precedence, and I don't see that much in other Battle Royale games, so that's already something that's setting it apart. Another thing that's setting it apart is the movement. Now, the only thing I could really compare the movement of this game to is Call of Duty Black Ops 4's Blackout mode, which has, a futuristic sliding, and just the movement is just really fluid. But take Blackout and put it on steroids, and that's pretty much what you have with Titanfall Battle Royale, also known as Apex, of course. So having a spin-off of Titanfall, it makes sense for this game to be really fast-paced and really fluid and really smooth, and especially with the sliding and the gunplay, it makes perfect sense. But there is no wall running, there is no jetpack, there are no titans, so it's straight up boots on ground Titanfall on steroids. And you have different class abilities, you have different classes, different characters with different character traits, with different abilities and supers, which also separates it from other Battle Royales, because I don't think I've ever played a single Battle Royale where you can choose different characters with different abilities. Most of the Battle Royale games that I've played and I've seen, everyone is using a base character, and the only difference really is just the skins that you put over them. Of course, this game is free to play, so yes, there are microtransactions. Yes, there is a form of a loot box, but so far, based on everything that I've seen, they are 100% cosmetic only. I'm pretty sure EA doesn't want to deal with, that whole loot box debacle anymore. So I'm sure they're staying away from doing anything that's going to make this game pay to win. And it's actually kind of funny because even in the reveal trailer, they said it themselves that, hey, we're not making this a pay to win game. They reiterated it. No pay to win, no pay to win, because what happened with Battlefront 2, we all know, and they don't want to deal with that anymore. So yeah, sure, it's a free to play game, so it's gonna have a crap ton of microtransactions with skins, but since it's a free to play game, everyone seems to be fine about it, and people can spend 200 bucks on it. I don't know, it's kind of ironic that free to play games kind of make more money than pay to play games. I don't know, it's funny. Anyway, got a little sidetracked. Let's get back into the game. So far at launch, we only have squads, and at first you were forced to invite people to play, and if you didn't have a squad of people to play with, you pretty much couldn't play. But quickly they were able to fix that, where there was a matchmaking feature and you just play with a bunch of randoms, which is still fine, because surprisingly there was actually a lot of good communication and sticking together, due to what I stated earlier. And within this game itself, it is actually 60 players. The map isn't too big, so it kind of makes sense that there are 60 players. And another feature that I also kind of it kind of goes unmentioned based on a lot of videos and a lot of streams that I've seen, is that they actually display around the map the lobby leaderboard and who has the most kills, who's doing the most damage, and they have this 3-panel system where they display the 3 top players that are doing the most damage or getting the most kills. And even every time someone kills someone, they always call it out and you would hear it. It's kind of like, honestly, it's kind of like Hunger Games in a way. So you have this loud speaker that would say there's a new kill leader, and it just sets the atmosphere to I don't know, it feels different than most other Battle Royales. It's kind of like a competition itself. It's kind of like a sport, but you know what I mean, like you're killing yourself. I don't know how to explain it, but you get what I mean, all right? There are leaderboards and stuff all over the map, so it's not just like, oh crap, we're all here, let's go kill each other. It's kind of like the Hunger Games, It's a broadcasted thing. So coming from someone that doesn't really play battle royales that much or doesn't really enjoy battle royale genre, this is actually a game that I actually enjoy. So that says a lot. So you may see more of this game on my channel. Simply because I've only played like 2 or 3 games, and I've had so much fun playing those 2 or 3 games with a bunch of randos. Alright, I was playing with random players and I was having fun. That says a lot about a game. Expect more footage and more gameplay and more coverage of Apex Legends from myself. I am having a bit of issues with the recording. I play the game around 90 frames per second, but OBS for some reason records it at a sub 60 frame per second, and it would go up to 60, and then it would I'm just pretty much getting all these frame rate drops, and it's a bit annoying. So I'll try to figure that out so I can get the highest quality content for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm a Max Destroyer. You've just been destroyed. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Blow out world star before rap. You already know that. So fresh Prince, they are about to bring the show back. Phone call, gotta say mushy mushy. Girlfriend acting all wishy washy. It's your birthday, make an earthquake. Fell in love with it like a